strapping down the cap, and some modifications. Well, afternoon YouTube, here with you on the Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. Yep, I think it's Thursday. It's 12:21 in the afternoon. I have been working on this capacitor. As you can see, I have the basic. This may look like it's running downhill, but this strap is got a little bit bowed when I drilled a hole through it, and it came out that way. But that's fine. And as you can see, that will hold that securely in there. It will not come down any further. And the two terminals are well without, away from that. And like I said, that shouldn't be a problem anyway, but I may put like a rubber cap on there or something too. I'll figure out something. But anyway, these will obviously go around, strap the capacitor down, and like I said, that will prevent it from going any further, and I do believe that will work just fine. And let's see, I think that's about it for this little update. I don't have any, I don't know if I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, but I did order new switches, and I got the refund from eBay on the ones that where they kick the seller off or whatever. So no confirmation on shipping yet, but I did go ahead and purchase 2 more of those. So that's they should be on their way, hopefully. And like I said, that's coming. I don't think I want to put this down, put the straps on, until after this is painted and all this stuff. See, all this stuff I'm doing now is just fitting the stuff in, and once I get the everything fitted in, cut the holes and everything, then I can paint it, and that's the way that's gonna go. So I'm trying to keep all this stuff together so I'll know where everything's at, and that's not gonna look too bad. And like I said, once I get all that done and painted, it'll look really nice, and then I can put everything together and wire it all up, and that will be that. So alright, not going to delay too much on this, and we'll get, if I have more to add, I'm sure I will. I'll add it later. I'm back with you again. It's 2:14 now in the afternoon. I had to do some modifications to this board here, even though it, down here. Even though it was done, it was too long with the cap in there. Well, not so much the cap, but these straps. By the time and also had to redo the straps, because the straps were on top, or the buckles were on top, and that wasn't letting it go all the way back into the thing. So with the strap itself on top, there's plenty of room. I've already double checked it. It works fine. And so that part is done. Now you'll see with these straps down like this, I have quite a bit of more room now than I did, because here's your line over here of the board on that side. Now I have plenty of room over here, and that will be excellent. And so that's good, real good. I like that. So anyway, that can go here, and I can get it up off the board a little bit if I want. I'll think about like that, it's close to that, something like that. But I'm still going to wait until the meter comes in. I want to get that hole drilled before I finalize the position of this board. It can go up or down. I prefer it go up, obviously, so I'll have more room down below with the switch. And also the switch, now I can cut this off here too, and drill a new hole there for the mounting. So I may do that because of the switch. I don't know. It's not really over that far though. I think a switch is going to fit in there just fine. Like I say, I have that up against that, and I can go all the way up there. And that's pretty far, I know, but like I said, that meter that's coming is a good bit smaller than the other one. So I'll have to, I think before I modify this anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and resolder the connections down below and get that all done up right, and put the bleeder resistor back in, and I'll have to reposition it a little bit, but that's no problem. So it'll just basically go here and over to there, so it's like I say, it's no problem. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I have to stop here and go get Kylie in a few minutes. So she's got tutoring today, and I'll take her at 4:30 for that, and then I'll have the rest of the evening. Of course, I don't know what I really do anything else. I don't want to. I've already ruined these because of the position, and so I've ruined two. I don't really want to snap these in until they're ready to go. I'm just trying to get everything positioned, and I think it's good like it is. I did have those snapped in, and this thing is tight as a drum in there, and with that stop there, I've had it upside down, round side, and everything else. It works great. So I'm happy with how that's turned out, and like I said, it's gonna work out good. I'm very happy with it. I've been doing a lot of solder work here. My solder's splattering because I had to get a lot off that board. Alright, gonna get that done and go get her and have fun. You guys, I may come back again. You never can tell. Alright, we're back one more time. It's 5:50 now in the evening, afternoon, late afternoon, whatever that is. I have the board cut. I'm not seeing how much I'm trying to find the piece I cut off. I think this is one of them right here. Yeah, this is the one I cut off. So I cut off that much of the board, and now you can see the line over here. Clearly see the line going by there. That's the board sticking in the framework, so it can't go any further than that. So it's plenty of room now. Even if I take it up a little bit, I could take it. That's as far out as it comes, right there, and you can still see it's clearing the line. So that should work rather well. I also drilled a new hole there. Have that hole still, and I have the one back there. So there's the other side. The bleeder resistor has been repositioned. It goes and joins the negative rail here. Little fanciness right there because I had that covering the hole. Forgot about to cut the hole, so I got that pulled over a little bit, and that plugs in right here. And like I said, there's the other end of the bleeder resistor right there. This is the negative rail, comes over to the negative output. Positive rail off the resistor comes over to the positive output. And what I will do when it's time to connect these pins here is I will run wires to this side of the board and go over to here. They will be insulated wires. In other words, one will go from here to the negative, and one on this end to go to the positive, and that should take care of that. Like I said, that's I'd say that's about where I wanted it as far as off the board, and I will put some plastic on the bottom of that as well, just to keep it right. So that's that. Don't know what else to tell you. I think that's going to pretty much do this update. I'll go ahead and make this video and put it together. Not probably as much as you're used to seeing, but like I said, it's I really not much else I can do with this. Now this is the other board, or the other power supply, and if you see, that's where it's going to be. Of course, that thing won't be there holding that strap down right there, but that's where it's going to be. So let's see if we can move it down a little bit and see a little bit better. Like I said, the only thing out here it's got to go out here is the outputs, like the green outputs, like on that board, and the bleeder resistor. Now the bleeder resistor is about the same size as that 2 watt, I think, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm not really sure. These are 3 watt resistors here, so they're not any bigger. In fact, they may be a little bit fatter, but they're not as long as those the other one on the other board. But anyway, that will go there again. no problem fitting it in. Even if there was, I can trim this board up because there's plenty of room on this board, and I may do that. I may go ahead and trim a little bit off this corner here just to make it fit a little bit better. So, and like I say, these will not, I've already tested this, that's why I had this set up like this on the frame and sit it back in there, and it fits in there just fine, just like this. You could push in at this place here and you'll feel it hit when it hits. It takes a while before it hits. No, not a while, but I mean probably 1/8 of an inch, I'd say, between that and the back of the wall. So that should do it. I'm pleased with this. Still no word on the new switches. I mean, no shipping date, no shipped, no nothing on those. Not sure what it is with those switches. Now this was a completely different seller, obviously, so I'm not really. A little bit more expensive too. I think $7.82, something like that. That's what I paid. They collect tax. Some of these sellers collect tax. They say they have warehouses all over the country or whatever. You know, well, okay, have warehouses. You know, if you're gonna apparently have one in Indiana, you better be sipping my thing out pretty quick, paying the extra stuff. So that's just the way I feel about it. Like I say, that's gonna do me. I have no plans for this weekend that I know of. As far as I know, Kylie won't be here. She is on Laney patrol because Laney's mother is working. So I don't know. She may have to work too. I don't know. But that's about as far as I know. And that's probably the best way to be, is not know anything. So I may fool around here some more. I've got 3 of those standoffs to cut out. I wish I could find some regular standoffs just to use. The last time I cut that, I used the utility knife, and that seemed to work pretty good, but it took a while longer than it did with the saw blades. So I may just use the Dremel with the cutoff wheel on there and go from there, because that cutoff wheel will cut it off, obviously. So we shall see. I'm going to try to make them as close as I can, right size, and I can get those done. And it doesn't matter where the holes are in the license plate, as long as the standoff will be the same no matter what. So may do that, may not, don't know. I'm gonna get this video done right now. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you. Wow.